a patient anger. So we have a Bible study, amazing time here in Mark chapter 11. But before we start there, I want to ask special request. So I've been sharing with you guys this week that YouTube seems to be holding back these videos. So I've encouraged you to give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up right now. Write in the comments where you are listening from, the country you're listening from. And one more thing today, if you can share it on your social media so that the gospel can get out to more people. Thank you guys so much. So getting in here, this is Mark chapter 11, starting at verse 10, which says, "Blessed is he." So this is the triumphal entry, right? And this is what they are crying out. Hosanna, save now. "Blessed is the kingdom of our father David that comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest." And Jesus went into the Jerusalem and into the temple. So when he had looked around at all things, as the hour was already late, he went out to Bethany with his 12. So in verse 11 here, we see that Jesus looked around the whole temple. And I guess my question is, what do you think he saw? What do you think he saw as he looked around? Well, first off, he was coming into the outer courts, which, very key to note, the outer courts was a place. This was the only place the Gentiles could come into. This is the place where it was designed for prayer for all nations. All nations were encouraged to come into the outer courts and to be praying to Yahweh, talking to God. So key, so important. But what Jesus probably saw when he came in here, he saw a marketplace, not prayer. He saw, we got to understand what's going on. People would come into Jerusalem from all over. The whole nation would come. Even people from other nations would come. So long journeys, and they were all coming to sacrifice. And so they would bring their sacrifices, and the priests, they would inspect. They had a racket going on here, guys. The priests would inspect the sacrifices, and they would say, well, it's not quite good enough. Not for the Lord. But my friend Moshe over here, the priest, he has a good deal for you. He has a lamb that is temple approved. And so then they couldn't bring their own sacrifices. They would have to buy a temple approved sacrifice for a high dollar. Or maybe they came and they decided, you know what? I'm not going to bring my own. It's too far of a journey or whatever. And so they would come to buy, but they didn't have the right money unit. And so they would have to exchange their money, and they lost again. Huge, exorbitant rates of exchange. Now, is making money bad? Honestly, I would have to say no. I don't think it's wrong to make money. But what was going on here is this is the place of prayer. And instead of using it for prayer, they were using it to make money. And yes, it is wrong to take our house of prayer and use it to make money. Now, maybe something you haven't thought about. But here in verse 11, we see Jesus looked around at everything and then went back to the small town of Bethany. Probably went to bed. Whoa, I mean, it's actually scriptural. It's actually scriptural for you men. When there's craziness happening, it's okay to go to bed. It's scriptural. Okay. Maybe I'm going too far there. But the key is he didn't act right away. Now, this would be so amazing if you and I, instead of getting angry and yelling and screaming and throwing things and going crazy, in the moment, stop. Go back to Bethany. Spend some time in prayer. Spend some time with the Lord. See what he actually wants for you and I to do. And stop just acting out in anger, but seek the Lord. This will change your life. This will change you at your workplace, your marriage, your relationships. If we try to be more patient, seek the Lord, and seek what he has for us. I sure love you guys.